Let's talk about the time that Jason went against Uber Jason or Jason X, and it is awesome. Let's get into it. And we start off in deep space, and we have Jason's head just stuck on the roof. And if you remember, if you've seen the movie, he got blasted up into bits. So it kind of continues after that, where his head just is stuck on the roof, on the walls. And here we have some salvagers, and they're just coming on, take whatever is on this ship because it is just floating in space. And that's where we see Jason's head just plop off onto the table, that nanotech table. And right away we see it start to bring him back to life. And as you can see, it doesn't have enough body parts, so it does go off the table and is able to get one of these body parts and is able to bring back Jason. But man, dude, it is glorious and it is crazy and gory. TikTok, but this is fake and this is really cool. And that's where Uber Jason comes into play. And I love the art in this. And that's when we see Jason and Uber Jason. They sense each other and they're just drawn to each other. And as you can see right here, we have narration from, I'm guessing, their mother. And my boy Jason is reanimated and he is back and terrifying. And this is what we're here for, right? Some great kills. And we're back to the narration by their mother. And they both hear her, so they're just listening to her. And so we see one of the survivors of the salvagers and she takes off, but Jason, of course, is on board with her. And so she proceeds to leave and she sees another ship in the distance. And she's able to dock onto the station, and of course, Jason follows her as well. And this dialogue, ain't it? So she tells this man to go check what's wrong. And of course, Jason is there. And man, dude, I love it, bro. Right here was pretty cool as well. And that's when we see who is on board on this other ship. And it is Uber Jason. And she freaks out. And so she starts running. And that's where we get our first face off. And this cool page as well. And that's when the bell rings. And they are both evenly matched. And I love it, man. I'm rooting for the regular Jason. But you can't deny that Uber Jason is badass, man. So our protagonist runs into the spa. And man, dude, shit gets crazy on this scene. Like legit, everybody is just in the way of Jason and Uber Jason, bro. You're just gonna get slashed. And it is crazy. And when you see they exit the spa. And in this book, everybody is just in the way, bro. You're wrong place, wrong time kind of shit. And our protagonist, she's able to make it to the front. And she's able to, try to drive away, go back to Earth too. But man, dude, these face-offs, I fucking love it. These pages right here. And they land horribly. But of course, our humans, our survivors, they survive. And back to the meat. The boys survive too as well. Slash and gash, man. It is crazy. I love these scenes. Like, the artwork is so good, man, on these parts. And here we see that Uber Jason gets the upper hand. And man, right here is brutal. He just rips his head off clean. And in a weird turn of events, he takes this old Jason's skull. He takes apart his brain and he puts it onto his own. And he's able to gain his memories. And I was like, bruh, that is crazy. What the fuck? And that's how we have Uber Jason as the winner. And man, it is crazy, bro. I absolutely love this comic book. Let me know what you guys thought about that, because man, this was great. Of course, it's not the greatest comic book ever, but man, dude, I had tons of fun because I love Jason. And man, dude, seeing Uber Jason get more love was fucking badass. We need him in more comics, and of course, just some more, I enjoyed this, man. I'm gonna give these issues both of a 6 out of 10. They'd be 5, but I love my boy Jason. But of course, I had fun with this. Let me know what you guys think. Who were you rooting for? Who did you think was gonna win? I thought the regular Jason was gonna win, but we got Uber Jason as the winner. And yeah, guys, follow for more stories, comic reviews, and have yourself a good ass day.